So just to give you a little update on where we are at with the stone wall. This is kind of what we've uncovered so far. And it's looking to be in good condition. I mean, look, I'm not a stone wall expert by any means, but like the mud kind of pointing that they did still seems to be pretty much fully in place. The stones are in good condition. It seems like it's okay. Now, obviously we have to go way further up. I'm going to do a little bit over here tomorrow, and then we might try go up a little bit, but it seems like the further you go up, the harder the concrete is to take off. And I think that is because the concrete down here at the bottom, kind of in the brown section, is wet. Like this white stuff appears to be like, I don't know if it's mold, I don't know what it is, but it's I think it's mold of some kind, to be honest with you, which is really concerning, I suppose, that there is probably or potentially mold behind the walls in all the rooms that are plastered. But sure, look, this is why we're taking the concrete off and the plaster off. But I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. Like, the stone is so cute. Just imagine this lime washed now. It's going to be such a feature. But this is where we are. Not a lot done. This took quite a lot of work to hand chisel it out. I've tried to do a little bit of chiseling up higher, and it's a lot harder to get off. Like, this concrete feels like much drier, obviously, because the bottom is where the rising damp is, but it feels a lot drier up here, so it's just a lot harder to get off. So we're probably gonna have to get an SDS to get that done. But just happy to see that there is stone walls. And they're gonna just be such a nice feature on the walls. If you can imagine, we'll make all this wall stone. We're gonna make this stone. We'll try bring the fireplace back to life, and then we'll make this wall stone as well, is the plan. This wall here is gonna always be plaster because it is just block cavity wall. And then this will be a nice, picture a nice door here. Maybe, to be honest with you, the original door, picture the door at the wall level, and then it'll open this way into a nice big closet, and you'll have an electric stove here that looks like a wood burner, but it'll be electric, obviously, because the chimney's gone. And then we're going to do something nicer over here to hide the hot water tank that's in there. But stoked to see some stone walls. 200 years old they've been sitting there, and they look better than me, so that's something. Hello, happy Thursday, welcome back to Morrigan's cottage. You're joining us today, quite an overcast day. The weather's been a bit since about Monday evening. There's been hardly any sun. It's been quite cloudy, lots of rain. It's a little bit colder, so I'm in like quite a heavy jumper today, because it's a little bit colder than what it has been. But there is no rest for the wicked. We have to push on, because we've got the week here. Probably going back to Dublin Saturday. So it's Thursday, we only really have 2 days left to get all the bits done. So we started it last night, just cutting kind of a little section of the grass that we're going to plant the sunflowers into. So we're going to get that finished today. Also, what I want to do is go over into the vegetable section, and I want to try and pick up as much stone and crap from the ground as possible, so that ideally, oh, Bonnie's on the hunt for something over there, ideally we can get the lawnmower in going forward rather than using the strimmer. But there's a lot of rock that needs to come out, so we're going to kind of go hunting for little bits of rock and things that will mess up the lawnmower. Then this section over here has grown quite a bit again, so I want to get the lawnmower in there. I don't think there's much rock in there, so I'm going to go have a little look, but that is the plan of action for right now. It's just about 10 in the morning. We just got here, we're freshly showered and cleaned, and we're about to go get quite mucky. Bunny. She is such a naughty kitty catty. Look at her. Honey, I've heard a rumour that Curiosity killed the cat, so you'd want to be careful. But that's what we're up to today. And then I think we'll maybe trim the grass over in the driveway section because that's quite long. And then I might have to look outside and just make sure that the grass outside the property doesn't need trimming. All down along the property, like the hedgerow, that is my responsibility. I don't think we're allowed to trim that at the moment. But there's a lot of grass in the middle of the road, and I might trim that because it was getting caught on my car. And I don't think there's any rules against that, so I might get the trimmer out and just do that. But we're going to do the rest of the project first, and then we'll leave that to the end. But off we go. Let's go do it. Where is your elusive sister gone, huh? This is why we have a rope attached to you, bunny. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, little one. I don't think you're supposed to be up here. I do not think you are athletic enough to be up here. Do you? Now, if you get on that roof, you're never allowed out here again. I'll tell you that for free. Okay? Don't be eating the moss either. I can't afford a vet bill. Come on, come over this way. Now, luckily, Mummy has you two insured, but you know what? We just don't want to test it. We just don't want to test that, do we? No, we don't. I'll show you where we're at. There's no real good place for me to put the phone, but this is what we've done so far. It obviously doesn't look brilliant, and it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Am I using the wrong tool? Like, is a shovel not how you get grass up? But anyway, this is what we're doing. I wonder if I can put you down here. It's a bit lopsided, but... know what in God's name this is, because there's a lot of them and I'm just kind of taking them out, but hopefully it wasn't like a bulb of something nice that was about to grow. Fun. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Come here. so windy. We just had a little cry because I accidentally hit Morrigan with the head of the shovel. So huge guilt, many upset feelings. She appears to be fine. I'll keep an eye on her. There's no obvious damage to her, so we'll just keep an eye out for a little concussion, but she's back to her normal self. We just played for a little bit. She's had many treaties and a big drink of water, and I'm just going to keep an eye on her. But God, I feel like crap now. I feel so bad and sad that I want to cry again. I need to be more careful. Just didn't think she was standing there and didn't think it was going to hit her. Like, what are the chances? That's anyway, I feel a bit crap. Good girl, honey, did you get your ball? So it's a little bit windy and wild outside at the moment. I'm feeling a bit deflated. I feel so bad for hurting Morrigan. Like, she seems fine, but I just feel like crap for it. So we're gonna come in and we're gonna work on the walls a little bit. Like I said, it's pretty wild out there, so maybe by hitting some stuff I'll feel better, but I feel like crap for hurting her. She's eaten, she's played, she seems fine, she's having a nap at the moment, so I'll just keep watching and make sure she doesn't have a little doggy concussion. But it looks like it hit her nose and like maybe the very just tippy toppy of her head, so I feel like crap, but she does seem fine. To show you where we're starting, we've uncovered that part. And I'm going to take these wooden pieces down a bit and we'll go from there. But I feel a bit poopy, so sad, Aisling. I feel so bad. All right, let me show you where we're at. So we got this little patch here done. We got this big patch here. And then obviously that was done last night. And then we moved further up. And thank God the stone are still in there. I was starting to get worried. So the bottom half of the wall only has this layer of concrete. But then the top half has this huge, thick layer. So you can see it's quite thick. But we found the stone. So we're going to stop, have something to eat, and then I need to mow the grass. So let's check on the girdies. I'm absolutely covered in dust. Where are me girdy goes? Oh, Bonnie's sitting looking out the window. She has settled in so well. Good job, honey. And then check on my poor little Beba that I accidentally hurt. Hi. Are you okay? Are you my good girl? Are you okay? Good girl. I love you. I'm really hoping I haven't left it too late, but I might have to mow the grass over there. Hopefully I haven't left it too late or let it get too long, but we'll see. We'll give it a try. I don't want to have to trim it again. So the lawnmower is doing pretty well so far, but there's quite a way to go. I might just leave this off because it is slowing us down a little bit. Alrighty, we are nearly done this field. That patch there has something underneath it that I'll get with the strimmer, and then obviously I'll have to trim the rest. But I'm just going to get this middle section here done, and then this field is done. The back kind of corner has to be trimmed as well, but anyway, we're going to get this one more lap around. The carrier is annoying. Sorry, I hope you can hear me, it's very windy. Let me try and get this out of the wind. The carrier is annoying because you have to empty it every kind of couple passes, but it's so handy to not have to rake up the grass. So anyway, we're going to keep going. Nearly done. Woohoo! So I'm actually really happy with what I managed to get done, and it also didn't even take me as long as I thought it would. So this part of the land is now done. I have to trim around the edges, obviously, but we have a nice big open area now, which is really nice. One or two bits have to be trimmed. So along here there's a rock just there. There's this weird netting or something that got caught in the mower, so I'll just trim around this and try and remove that for next time. And then over here, the mower was getting caught in this big tuft of grass, so I'll just trim here. And then this is obviously where we trimmed the last time. So we'll get the strimmer out and start trimming again. And just trim all along. Sorry, the wind is so bad. Just start trimming all along here. Now this part of the ground is really uneven and it has rocks and stuff in it, as you can see. So I'll just trim along here as well because I don't want to break the mower after we just got it. But yeah, that's what we've done here now. So we're getting lots done. Missy Moose balls. I'm gonna go in and check on the baby after I hit her earlier. I still feel very sad about the whole thing, but she does seem to be fine, so that's the only good thing. But here's the day we're having. Not the nicest, but I'm actually so proud that I got this grass cut. So happy days. The plan is that I need to trim, potentially not today, just over the course of the summer. This is all nettle, this all has to go. So this is all going to get trimmed back. And then the plan is to trim to the fence line, just there. And that's the part of the land this summer that we're going to try keep under control. And then what I'm going to do is just, and this was suggested by someone, the West Cork Wanderers, they're fantastic. I'm just going to like strim a path basically, and then maybe strim a path over to the gate, and then strim in the next field a path, and then the next field a path, just so I can kind of get a feel for what the ground is looking like. I do also very much believe in no mow May, but I'm mowing because I feel when you have like 3 whole acres of land that's not getting mowed, and it's just for the birds and the bees and all the other critters, you're probably allowed to strim your garden. So hopefully the birds and the bees don't mind. Speaking of bees, waiting to hear back from the beekeeper. It's going to be about €300 to €500. He's going to have to cut a bunch of holes in the walls and try to get the bees out safely for them. So that's upcoming. But anyway, sure, look, we got the field done, so I'm very happy. So me and Missy Moo went to the shop to get bread, and of course we ended up seeing things we wanted. So we got this cute scratching tree and also a hammock. So we'll put those together. But this is why I never have any money, because I buy silly little things that I shouldn't. Give it a good scratch. Oh yeah. That's exactly what Mummy got it for. Big scratches. Is that nice? Is that nice? Oh yeah. Happy kitty. Morrigan's happy for you. Hi cows. Oh God. Oh, they don't like us. Hi cowsies. Uh-oh. Oh God. Oh, that's a big brave cow. Cow people, is this good or is this bad? Have they accepted us? Or are they mad at us? Good morning and welcome back to Morrigan's Cottage. Today is Friday, it's just about 10:30 in the morning and we've just got here. Hair's up because we've lots to do today. Just to make a little list, we need to plant the sunflowers outside, which we're going to do right now. We need to strim parts of the garden over by the stables, in the concrete by the stables, around the tree, and kind of just the bits that I couldn't do with the lawnmower yesterday. We then need to mow the grass in the garden again because our goal is to kind of keep on top of it and keep it short. We need to plant out the broccolis, leeks, pumpkins and everything like that. So we need to pick a part of the garden that we're going to put the pumpkins in and let them kind of free grow. And then I need to go get more compost to fill up the planter bed that we have, and then the second bed that we're growing. And is that it? Is that it for today? Oh, and we need to strim the driveway where the grass got quite long. We're gonna just cut the grass outside the house, just kind of around the wall. And then we are going to cut the grass over by the gate, and then we might cut a path into the property from that side. We'll see, it depends how long that takes. But we've lots and lots and lots of garden work to get done. So that's what we're doing today. It's not the nicest day in the world, but it's not raining yet, so it's a good enough day to do it. I think if the weather holds the way it is right now, where it's like just a bit overcast but it's not raining, we're going to stay down for the whole day, and then tomorrow we'll go back to Dublin and kind of call it quits for the day. So that's the plan. Fingers crossed for us, but we're going to get started now by getting these sunflowers finally planted outside. I've been talking about it and I haven't done it, so we're going to do that today. Got my coffee on, we're ready to go. This one's finishing her brunch. Bonnie's running around like a mad thing. She's not on her lead. She's being very good in the house, so she doesn't have to be on her lead too much while she's in the house, but she does have to be on her lead when she's outside because she failed the leash-free test. Okay, it's about an hour later since I last saw you, and I've made a little bit of progress, so let me show you what we've done. Morrigan's like, come on, Mum. Okay, so first thing we did was got the sunflowers planted. Now, unfortunately, we had 4 sunflowers and 2 broke. But we have this sunflower here, and then all these little holes are where we have planted new seeds, and we've got a couple different varieties, so hopefully some will take off. Yeah, that's what we did first. Then I cut, this was super long, so strimmed here and then strimmed the few little patches that we needed, like over in that corner. Then I strimmed along this edge here. Where's your ball, honey? Do you want to go find it? So I strimmed along here. Oh, there it is. You ready? Go! And I very carefully cleared the grass around the tree, which is just doing wonderfully. And then I strimmed all the grass along here, along the septic tank, so I just need to clear this area. But that is what we've got up to so far this morning. Isn't that right? Yes. We haven't even had our coffee, and we've had multiple spiders on us already, which is just terrifying. As someone who has a genuine phobia of spiders, I think living here I'm going to overcome it. I didn't want to do too much over there just because of the bees, but I did strim a little bit of the concrete because it was getting kind of overgrown. So let me show you that. Hey, bunny. So you can see we just kind of strimmed this area here, but we did not go near that area there, because that's where the bees live. Okay. So we probably need to strim a little bit more over here, but here are our plants at the moment. Our little strawberries are looking great, I think. They seem to be growing anyway since we've popped them in there. You ready? It's behind you. Hopefully I will do something with this today. And the plan is to go get some more compost to fill this. We're going to plant lettuce in here, and then here are our potatoes. So it's all go, 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 to be honest with you. Next thing on the list, I am going to strim back all of this, because as you can probably see, it's after getting a bit overgrown. So I'm going to do that now, and then we will do over by the gate, and I'll get the lawnmower out and just do along the wall. Yeah, she just wants to play ball. What's new? Oh, alrighty, so it's been about another hour since we last checked in. Oh, Morrigan's eager to show you what we've been getting up to. Oh, There goes my glasses. Ooh. Silly glasses. So, as you can see, this has now all been cut. And it looks a lot better. Come down over here. And I've cut just outside the gate as well. So this is a little bit better. And now I'm going to get the mower out. I'm going to mow along the outside of the wall. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with. I feel like I need to mow in the middle of the grass, but I don't know if I'm allowed. But I just feel in my heart that's something I'd like to do. I don't think you're allowed to trim this back during the summer, but I actually don't know. But come with us anyway. We're going to have a quick look at the gate and see how much that needs to be trimmed back. Ponds in there, you can barely see it. Thorns everywhere. Okay, so it's not that bad. But basically what I want to do is trim all this back and then trim maybe a path in there, but free up the access to the gate anyway. So that'll be next. But we're gonna get the mower out first because the strimmer is out of battery. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I don't think you're allowed cut along the side of the roads during a certain time because of birds nesting and things like that. If anyone lives in rural Ireland, please correct me if I'm wrong. I might actually ask the neighbours. That might be the handiest. But yeah, so this is all quite long. So I'm kind of like, can I cut this? Is that allowed? I just tidied a tiny bit up. You can see the original stone wall in there. It's so cute. That's realistically what I'd like to have everywhere else, but fortunately that's not what we have. Okay, so we're going to get the mower out now and we're just going to mow outside the wall, and that will hopefully only take a few minutes. It's just about 12:30, so we're getting Trojan work done today. I feel like every few days we have a day where we just don't stop, but it's nice to get lots done. So let's get this bad boy out. Hello again. A slightly more dirty Aisling is now checking in. It's just coming up on 2 o'clock. Just checking to see, no, battery not ready. So I've been outside mowing since I last checked in. Busy morning. Getting almost everything I want to get done, which is always good. And it seems like the sun is about to come out, or it is coming out. I'm gonna need sunglasses. But got lots done so far. Half mowed the garden. Now look, I don't need any comments saying that the garden looks crap. The grass does not look great, but I'm hoping with a little bit of time it will green up and look beautiful now that we're keeping track of it. But yeah, so that's done. Then obviously I said earlier we did over here, and I've done the other side of the wall now, but I just need to trim the bits that the mower couldn't get like right against the wall. So I'll show you that once it's trimmed and done. But I thought I'd put you down now because I'm almost finished the grass, so we'll do a little time lapse of me cutting grass, as if you don't get to see enough of that already. Apologies, that's all I have for you. Just me time lapsing grass cutting. So we're on a bit of a roll, but I have no charged batteries, so we're going to stop and have something to eat because it's 2 o'clock. We haven't eaten yet. I'm not a breakfast person. I like to have my coffee and that's it. So we had coffee about, Jesus, 3 hours ago. So time for some lunch. I'm gonna bring the strimmer in just in case it rains. Oh, do you want me to throw this? Oh my God, spiders everywhere, honey. Literally spiders everywhere. So this has no battery in either. Okay, we've got no battery. So cons of having a electric strimmer, but sure, look, it's cheaper than the petrol. So we're gonna stop, get this charged, have a bit of lunch. Famous last words, I have 2 batteries that are charged. So we're going back out and we're gonna strim while we can. And then we're gonna stop and have some lunch. Okay, so all along here is now done. Oh, hi Uni. You coming out? I'll get you in a sec, hang on. She's like, Mom. But yeah, all along here is done. And all along here is done. Hi, sweetie. And then I just trimmed along the front of the house. And I had a scary moment. I thought I killed a bumblebee just there. But it seems to still be alive. Hopefully it's not hurt. The house looks a lot cleaner on the outside. My little Baba. My little Baba. She's the girl in the gate. We used to have someone on our road. And she was always at the gate. She was a little girl. And we used to call her the girl at the gate. Now, Missy Moo, do you want to come with me? We're going to go down and do the other gata. I don't know if that's the Irish for gate, but the gata. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. Missy Moo's over there. We're going to get this cut back. So I've just cut the first little bit, but I'm pretty sure there's a ditch along here. So I'm just going to rake it back a bit and then step over and just finish the rest. Raking done. There is indeed a ditch. So we'll get the strimmer back and just finish the rest. Maybe I'm going mad, but I feel like the grass is greening up a little bit, which is nice. Maybe by next week the grass will be much greener, but it looks to me like maybe it's greening up. Hi, and welcome back to Morrigan's cottage. It's Saturday, roughly, I think it's about 10:30 now. We just got to the cottage. So after the last clip yesterday, I ended up not filming anything else, and that's because something kind of strange happened. Not that strange, I suppose. So when I was filming yesterday, the last clip, we were over by the gate and we were cutting the grass away from the gate that's along the road. I had Morrigan with me, so I didn't have the hearing protection on because I was kind of listening out for cars to make sure that if they came I could grab her, and I was also just making sure that she wasn't coming over while I was strimming, and that was obviously a really bad idea because I ended up, well, I mean, I think everything is fine, but I ended up with a really bad like ringing in my ear, just the one ear on my right side. It felt like the ear was kind of deaf and it was ringing non-stop, so that kind of put me off my buzz for the rest of the day, and it lasted all day. Like, my ear was just not right. Well, it's fine now because I can hear her playing with her toy, but yeah, so it was just kind of like a bit, not dizzying, but it just felt a bit weird to not be able to hear out of one ear. So anyway, we ended up having a bit more of a lazy day for the evening. We went for a walk, we had something to eat, we went to the shop because we had to pick up some bits. But yeah, that's why there was no further filming. We didn't get anything else done because I injured my ear by not wearing ear protection. So make sure you wear ear protection. I didn't think not wearing ear protection just for the few minutes would make a difference, but there you go, that's what happens. The ringing is still in my ear a little bit, more so when it's like totally quiet. So I'm hoping that's not like permanent and I just have a case of noise-induced is it tinnitus? Like, I don't know how to say it. But anyway, can hear fine again, so we're all good. But that's why I didn't film anything else, and that's why it's very important to wear the hearing things. Which is funny, because like for weeks I didn't wear any hearing protection, nothing happened. And then 2 minutes I didn't wear it and I got a ringing and went deaf. But obviously maybe it was building up to that. So we're going to be very careful. My ear still feels a tiny bit funny, but I can fully hear from it again. It's just there's a slight ringing, so a bit annoying, but that's fine. Today is Saturday. It's our last day at the house for this week. It's hard to believe we've been here a week now. We've got lots done, but also there's lots we didn't get done, and that's just, I suppose, to be expected. Of course, my plan was we'd get up early, come to the house, do a few bits. Not a lot really, to be honest, just kind of close everything up for the week and then go home early, and it's beautiful today. It's bloody gorgeous outside. So now I feel like we have to at least stay a little while. So I'm gonna make the girls, well, I'm gonna make myself some coffee. I'm gonna give Morrigan some chicken. I'm gonna clean up around the house, and then we might find something outside to do. But the plan is we're gonna leave pretty early, probably by at least 12. So we've got maybe 2 hours. Morrigan's playing with her toy. How nice of her.